you guys here have been the true ambassadors for Israel in a way that we wish our statesmen would be as diverse and innovative and interesting and representing Israel as you.
Welcome, dear guests, ambassadors, and really friends from the industry.
You can clearly see how the role of governments is decreasing. So this is where I believe we can step in. Okay, and I want to tell you about a very unique cooperation that we have with the government. We called it country transformation, and I especially combine between innovation and country transformation, and again putting the link between the very successful high-tech industry that we have in Israel and our obligation to the society that we are operating in.
And we are very committed to do everything we can to make sure that this project will be a worldwide benchmark in order to drive country transformation also in the other countries. My perception is that as a CISCO employee, but not only, when I think about innovation, you think about Israel.
What you are doing here is important for you, for the ecosystem, and for the country. Israel ecosystem can inspire the world with its spirit, with its unity, with its ability to, there is a word in Yiddish called lefargen.
These figures are the reason why the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Economic Division that I'm one of the heads of has decided to focus first and foremostly on innovation and promoting Israel as an innovation hub. We're still boasting 8 free trade agreements with all the major economic blocs in the world.
Ireland and Israel have in common is this disruptive energy. We have in our DNA this idea of rebelling and not accepting authority. Unfortunately, because
this is not Israel, by the way. We accept authority. We are very much.
So I've heard. Yeah. Israel tended to focus on the research end of things, particularly with Technion and Haifa, whereas in Ireland we tended to do the more service end of things. But it's beginning now to get the research end is beginning now to get traction.
We just put Israel on the list of 20 countries which are priority markets for Swedish exports. So we are looking at increasing this cooperation.
Very good.
We have the second highest R&D spending in the OECD after, interestingly, Israel, of course. And this is perhaps where we need to focus more, and where this the Swedish government is trying to refocus its energies into creating more of entrepreneurship. How do you translate all this innovation into growth and entrepreneurship? And this is where we look for innovative solutions.
When the Vikings and the Israelites get together, we can conquer the world.
Today, Ort Israel, we are exporting our educational services all over the world, 22 countries in Europe, 1,000 schools, 14 languages, in United States, East Coast and West Coast, as well as in Russia. So here, again, I am approaching you for cooperation. You are selling your high-tech industries to the countries. We would like to go with you and to sell how you teach, how you educate the students.
Out of a group of girls that participated in one of the first years in a program, 40% selected computer science, which is a huge leap forward. So any kid who has the basic skills to study engineering and math is really in a position to go ahead and in the words of, I guess, Steve Jobs, to put a dent in the world.
Do you have skills that overcome smartness? Because I wasn't the smartest kid on my class when I started my bachelorate degree, but I managed to get the highest average.
Today we have from and not from boys and girls and the different units. We have Arabs and Jews. Whoever wants to be part of the emergency volunteer system in Israel and is here to give, he's happy to join the club. And we take the technology that you guys bring and work so long to save lives.
Last year we even broke one of the kind of glass ceilings or taboo statements about the Israeli industry, that we don't know how to do consumer products with the acquisition of waste. But in my opinion, the years to come will show that we are very diversified, both in consumer products, internet, but also in the core technology products, communication, mobile. Actually, if I'm thinking on all the hot trends of big data, cybersecurity, mobile, etc., I think that Israel has a significant role to play.
We all know that the values behind these innovations are the values of openness, cooperation, joint ventures, and a country which is open and not closed.
That's the end. I wish you all נסיעה טובה ובהצלחה. תודה רבה.